Hey, thanks for checking out the video. My name is Lynn, and right off the bat, let me apologize because I sound like I am underwater. And I have a little bit of a cold. I'm personally blaming my 2.5-year-old son. He just brings home all sorts of cooties from school. So I feel fine. It's just, some stuff going on here, but it makes me sound really strange. So if you've watched other videos of mine, you're probably like, what the heck? Why do you sound like, I don't know, a rhinoceros or something? So let's jump into the video and give you some value for your time. Because first of all, I do appreciate your time and I thank you for watching the video. And this video is different than other things you may have watched. I'm actually going to prove to you that a website can work for your business. That's a really tall order, and I absolutely promise that I'm going to deliver on that. And I'll do you one better. I'm going to use real world examples from my own business. So why is that important? Because I'm not pulling examples from, articles I read or things I learned about or, something I overheard at a conference. These are real world examples from my business so that you can actually see. This is kind of a secret. You can actually see how I grow my business. I do it, and I should clarify, it's not a secret how I grow my business. It's just something that if you're paying attention, you'll make the connection and you can easily apply it in your own business. So that's what I meant. As you may or may not know, I'm pretty transparent when it comes to how I run my business, because it's so unsexy and it's so grounded in business fundamentals. I'm not chasing shiny objects or doing any of that, and I absolutely do not recommend you do those things. So let's dive in. I want to prove to you that a website can naturally attract leads and actually turn those leads into sales and really have the website be a part of your business. It's literally the cheapest form of advertising you will ever do. It's also the cheapest form of marketing you'll ever do. And it's also what I consider the cheapest employee you'll ever have. I often see people sort of trying to get, the lowest price on their website. Like they'll spend $10 on hosting and, that's it. They're maxed out. That's all they want to spend on their website. And it literally boggles my mind. It's one of those things where yes, it's good to save money, absolutely. But you want to make sure you're saving money in the right areas. So what I mean by that is when a website is done properly, when it has very specific elements to it, which I'm going to show you here, it will actually work for you. It will be as though it's an employee. It will be a salesperson. It will be a referral generator. It will basically be your online real estate. You can't beat that. You can't beat it. You can't take out advertising and beat the cost of a website. You can't take out ongoing Facebook ads and beat the cost of a website. It's literally the cheapest business investment you'll probably ever make. And it's one of the best converting, in my opinion. Okay, I'm talking a lot, so you're probably like, shut up. Let's move on and give me some information. So what I want to show you here are some real world examples of just the last week. So what do I mean by that? Let me pull up our first example here. This person wrote to me and said, saw your post in blank about hosting. Great website. I'm in your market, wellness, and I might be signing up for your services. Now, why am I showing you this? Because it's just, a few sentences. It doesn't look like a lot. Here's why I'm showing this to you. I have never met this person before. I was posting in a group that I belong to. Someone asked a question about hosting. I gave some really good advice to that person. And this person, who I didn't even know was reading or even part of the group, saw it, checked out my website, and felt compelled enough to write me this thing on Facebook. Now, I want to show you the dates here because I'm not just throwing you, throwing you crap that isn't working, I want you to notice the dates on everything I show you. They're all done within the last week. So again, I'm not pulling examples, I'm not giving you 4 examples that took me 6 months to do. I'm literally pulling 4 examples just in the last week. And I want to show you this is the proof. So what I want to point out to you here is they said, great website. I might be signing up for your services. Now you should know this person has not signed up for my services yet. They just wrote me this message here. But what's the point? The point is they looked at my website and felt compelled enough to send me a message. We had never talked. They opted in for some things, so now they're part of my newsletter list. I'll have the opportunity to get to know them, know their business. They'll get the opportunity to know me, know what I do. And hey, some point down the line, they may be interested in what I have to do, and it'll be a match, and they'll become a new client. One of the other things, and this is the second piece of proof, you actually just proved it for me. So more than likely, we haven't met. We probably have never talked on the phone or did a video chat. More than likely, you found my website somehow. You saw some copy for this video and decided that it was worth your time to at least check it out. So you entered in your name and your email address, and here we are talking about websites and how they can work for your business. That's proof that my website works. I literally can't give you more proof than that. You see, when you have a website that has certain elements, when it has images that convey your brand and positioning, when it has testimonials, when it has clear navigation, when it has a good opt-in, when it has those things, it's natural for people who take a look at your services, as long as they're in your target audience, it's natural for them to want to take that next step with you. So I already gave you 2 pieces of proof. One is this particular person here that wrote, and the second one is you. But let's keep on. Here's another one. This person messaged me. Again, notice the date. All of this, again, is within a 1-week period, which I want to keep rehashing because I find it really, really important. This person said, I was just looking at your website, a pic of your son, and we also have blank in common. What's the dog's name? And as you can see, I go ahead and answer this person. What am I doing here? This person, I had never met, never talked to. They reached out to me because they saw my website. We started a conversation about kids and dogs. We then went on to talk about their particular business, about what I do. This person then became a client. So again, I had never spoken to this person, didn't even know this person existed. They reached out to me because of my website. Again, that's so valuable right there. I didn't know they existed. I literally did not know. I didn't know they were in need of my services. I didn't send them to my website. They found the website and then felt compelled enough to send me a message. I find that amazing. I mean, how much money did that cost me? 0. How much time and advertising did that cost me? 0. This is the stuff that I find, mind-boggling. We're so concerned about chasing this object and chasing Facebook ads, chasing SEO, chasing joint ventures, chasing developing, the perfect ad copy, all this stuff. And I'm not saying that stuff should be ignored, but what I'm saying is just by having a website that positions you and get your brand across, and it isn't cluttered, and it's clear, and it's clean, and it's effective, you can literally generate leads and then sales by not doing much at all. This is a perfect example. We just started out talking about the picture, which if you've seen my website, the background image is a picture of me and my 2 dogs. The picture was supposed to be me and a dog on each side, all looking at the camera and smiling. I know dogs can't smile, but you get my point. Well, that didn't happen. My dogs were extremely unruly, and they were only interested in the treats that I had in my hand. And so the photographer was just snapping pictures basically of me cracking up at my dogs, trying to get the treats out of my hand. And the ironic thing is, out of all the professional pictures I had taken that day, it's that candid shot that I decided to put as my background image to my website. Why? Because it's part of my brand. I don't want people to think I'm this, super, this person that I don't want to be bothered. I'm this, super successful person. Don't talk to me. You need to talk to my admin assistant. That is not how I run my business. That is not what serves my clients the best. I want people to know that when you call, you talk to me. I want people to know when you email, you're emailing me. Yes, I have my staff and they do the, geeky tech work of setting up databases and core files and all of that stuff. But I am the person who talks directly to my clients. I am the person that gets to know who you are. I am the person that is accessible. And I want that to come through on my website. I don't want to build websites for a huge pharmaceutical company. I want to serve health and fitness professionals because they have a heart of gold. They get into this business and they want to make their clients' lives better. They want to make their clients healthier. And oftentimes they get so bogged down in building a business, particularly at the technical or the website part, that it sort of derails them. And so I want them to know, reach out to me, ask questions. And I'm proving this to you here. I don't know I don't know a more natural way to generate leads. I really, really don't. Okay, let me move on and show you yet another example. This person wrote me an email. Again, I want you to notice the date. I'm just going to keep saying that. This is all in the past week. So this person says, my name is Kim, blah, blah, blah. I came across your information a couple of days ago. Someone asked me what websites your name was mentioned. I did a Google search and watched you on a YouTube video. I immediately felt connected and safe to work with you. And you can read the rest if you want. Now, this person watched me on a video, which if you're not doing video, I highly recommend it. It's just a way for you to connect with people that's a little bit stronger than just typing out words on a page. Words on a page are important, but so is video. It's a way for you to make a connection. Well, this person says it exactly. I immediately felt connected and safe to work with you. You should know this person also decided to become a client. Actually, this person became a client just within a half hour ago. So it's kind of good timing for this website video that I'm shooting. Again, I had never met this person ever. She Googled me, watched a video, felt connected. Then she went to my website. She filled in a form to get an opt-in, and then she sent me this email. And now she's my newest client. Again, this is a perfect example of how your website is an extension of you. It's an extension of your business. So let's not overcomplicate it. Let's not get bogged down in all the technical stuff. Let's just get you a good looking website and move on. Because what matters is that you're getting leads and getting clients and that you're helping people. Last example, this person filled out a contact form on the site. She says she's struggling with her website. She really likes my website copy and the layout, and she wants to see if my services are a good fit for her. And she gave me her phone number. I talked with this woman on the phone for maybe 15 or 20 minutes. Amazing woman. Served in the Army. She's a trained engineer. She's a published author. She knows her stuff. So this person became a client of mine. Actually, this one doesn't have a date, but this is within the last week as well. So this is yet another example of someone I had never met, visited the website, and in her own words, you can see, I liked your website copy and layout. Now, the layout is important for me because I'm obviously a web designer, but the website copy, this is what I want you to notice. People are talking about my copy, my videos, and how it made them feel. It made them feel safe. It made them feel connected. It made them feel like they cared. You'll see those things in my testimonials. So what does this have to do with you? I just showed you, let's see, how many, 4 screenshots just in the last week of 4 people who I thought of off the top of my head in order to create this video. I showed you how they contacted me, and the system from point A to sales. So 75% of them decided to come on board. I had never met them previous to a week ago. I had never talked to them prior to a week ago. If that's not proof, I really don't know what is. And the fifth piece of proof is obviously what I mentioned earlier. You came to the website, something about it connected with you. And I'm not saying you're ready to become my newest client, but something about it connected with you. And here we are talking about websites now. So I want to show you one last thing. I have a bunch of testimonials on my website. And here's why I'm pointing this out. Testimonials are vital to your service, particularly because you're probably a service provider, whether you have a local business or whether you have an online business. You're probably offering some sort of a service, or even if you're offering a product like an e-course or an ebook or something like that. Testimonials are so important because it lets people know that you know what you're talking about and what you're selling is actually going to help them. You see, when we think of sales, a lot of us get real, averse to that. We start to feel gross and icky and slimy. But when your website is set up the right way, when it has testimonials, using real words from your clients, or in this case, I have a bunch of videos here. When your clients give you video testimonials, that speaks volumes about what you do. And it's one of the best ways that your website will help convert not only traffic to actual opt-ins, but also those opt-ins to sales. And again, it's all done automatically by the stuff you put on your website. So I just want to show you a couple of things. As this page says, I have over 100 testimonials from real world clients. That's unheard of. I do not know another webmaster that has this many testimonials, quite honestly. And I know what I do isn't just web design. I know it's a lot more than that. But even if you look at business coaching or web strategists or whatever other term that is popular these days, I don't know many businesses, period, that have over 100 testimonials. So here's what I want to show to you. When you have your testimonial set up on your website like this, people will come and they will just skim the headline or the pull quote. So most of my revenue comes from the website. That's pretty powerful. Imagine if you had a really good pull quote for a product or service on your website. And if you scroll down, just the sheer volume of them also makes an impact for people. This is actually Shirley. So this is who we talked about a little bit earlier on. She's talking about how I made her feel excited about the website for the first time in forever. This person I helped with their opt-in gift, and it's converting at 49%. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. And like I said, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. And a couple others I want to show you. Let's see here. We're already getting more consults. Why am I showing you this? Because a testimonial like this lets you know that when you have a website that's done right, it affects your bottom line. It affects your profit. You get more leads. You get more sales. My conversion rates are skyrocketing. This website really saved my business. And you can look at all of these on my website, by the way. They're all videos that you can check out, look at, listen to, watch. Over the last 2 weeks, I signed up 18 people. My website was a big part of that. It just goes on. 85% of my business is from the internet. Everyone loves my site. I can account for $80,000 in revenue just over the last year. And I should actually put here that he can account from $80,000 in revenue from the website, because if you watch the video, he does say that. Sales in the last 60 days were 3 times what they were for the same period last year, only attributable to the website. By the way, you have to have some good tracking to know that, so good for you. Good for you on that one. Lynn has been responsible for easily over $100K in income to our company. And again, it literally just goes on and on and on. So going back to what this has to do with your business. I just showed you 5 examples, 4 emails or Facebook messages, and your example of when you opted in. 5 examples of things that all happened in the last week because of my website. You see, websites don't have to be complicated. They just have to be done right. You know what matters? Clean layout, easy navigation, and copy and images that connect to your target audience. It's not that complicated, but I tell you, if you start interviewing web designers, the prices are out of this world, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 grand for a website. And then, okay, you get a website, then what? There's no customer support. There's no follow-up. What if you have a question on something? What if you want to learn about conversion? You're sort of stuck out there. You have this website, but it's not doing anything for you. So here's what I want you to do. Here's your homework, if you will. I have given you tons of proof of how a website can literally work for your business. It's an unpaid employee. It's the cheapest form of marketing you're going to ever do, the cheapest form of advertising. So if you currently have a website, I want you to take a hardline look at it. I want you to try to detach from it as much as possible. You may like it, but does it talk to your clients? Is it about your clients, or is it more about you? You know, oftentimes in the fitness industry in particular, the website is all about the actual trainer, pictures of the trainer and the trainer doing this and the trainer without a shirt and the trainer this, trainer that, or, you know, the trainer standing in front of the beach in her bikini. That's great, but it's not about you, it's about your clients. So does your website appeal to your clients? When they go to the homepage, let me pull up my homepage here. When they go to the homepage, is it overwhelming? Are you throwing a bunch of blog posts and buttons and click here and do this? Is it overwhelming, or is it really clear call to action? Does your opt-in, does it convert for you? Does your copy connect? Are you using video? Now again, this might sound like a lot, but the best thing you can do is do an audit of your current website. And if you have questions, reach out to me. If it's a quick question, send me an email and I'll do my best to help you. If you're looking for something a little bit more robust, a little bit more customized, then I definitely recommend the website strategy sessions I do. They are awesome. We get on a call, phone call, or a video call, whatever you want to do. And we just basically go through your website and I just give you suggestions on, here's exactly what I would do if I was in your position. Change this, move that. We work on your opt-in copy. We do all sorts of things. It's basically time that's dedicated to you and making sure that your questions get answered. And of course, if you are just like, look, either I don't have a site or I have a site, but I'm so sick of trying to figure it out, which P.S., you're not the only one. A lot of people are at that level. Then I want you to check out my website building services. I do a really fast job. I have tons of testimonials attesting to that. I think you're going to be really happy with not only the website you get, but probably more importantly, the service that comes after. I really pride myself on working with clients and getting to know you and really helping you use the website as an asset to grow your business. It's something really unique that not a lot of people do. So you have your homework. I want you to reach out to me through email or a web strategy session, or just have me build your site, one of the 3. And let me know who you are, what you got going on, and how I can help you get to the next level. All right. Thanks for putting up with my stuffiness. I have my tea here. I don't know if you can see it, but I didn't have to drink it to soothe my throat. So that's a good thing. Take care. Enjoy your day.